Narcissists exude an air of superiority. They make it seem like they don't have any fears or weaknesses. But let me tell you, behind that old mask of self-assuredness, these narcissists secretly fear you. Understanding these fears can give us power and leverage that we need in dealing with these narcissistic individuals and protect ourselves from their very manipulative tactics. So in today's video, we're going to look at 10 ways that these narcissists secretly fear you, and how to use this knowledge to your advantage. Look, these folks seem confident and fearless on the outside, but beneath their facade lies a deep-rooted fear. And these narcissists fear you. They don't want you to know this, but they fear you. Number one, they have a fear of being exposed. Behind that old mask that they have created, they fear that you're going to uncover their true identity and expose their flaws, insecurities, and secrets that are in that old closet. And there are so many secrets. You'd be quite surprised at the nasty secrets in their closet. Number two, they fear losing control. So they want to have control over you and everybody else. So they're scared that you'll assert your independence and challenge them. They don't want their control to be diminished. So they want to lower your self-esteem, your confidence, so they can easily control you. Them puppet strings. They fear being insignificant. So they have this overwhelming need to be admired. They want to feel special. They fear that if you don't acknowledge their importance, if somebody receives more attention than they do, that they're insignificant. And some of these folks will go to any lengths to get rid of you if they feel insignificant. Fear of rejection. They have these fragile egos, and they don't like to be rejected or abandoned. It will deeply affect their self-worth. All right? They don't want to be alone. So beneath that old grandiose exterior, they often feel a deep loneliness and emptiness. And they fear being alone, and they will go to great lengths to avoid it. They seek attention and validation from other people. So look, if they've been at your house all day, no, they're going to somebody else's house, or they're going to the club. Okay, because they got to get attention through the rest of the night because they can't face themselves and all the shit they've been doing. They fear being criticized. If they perceive that they're being criticized, they're going to be defensive and aggressive. Yeah, if they think they're getting negative feedback, and you got to give them some negative feedback because there's a whole lot of correction that needs to be going on there. Number 7, feel being inferior. They think they're better than you. Yeah, in all ways, they're superior to you. So they fear that if you outperform them or surpass them in any way, that their sense of superiority will be shattered. So don't make more money than them. Don't look better than them. Don't have a better lifestyle than them. You may not, but they perceive it that way, and they got a problem. So fear of vulnerability. So they do this to protect themselves from emotional pain. So they fear being vulnerable and to open up to others or to trust others. So they project this sense of invincibility. Number 9, the fear of being dependent. They don't want to be dependent on you, but they are codependent individuals. So they are dependent. Okay. They're scared, though, that people will realize they're dependent, and it will be a perceived weakness, and it will diminish their sense of self. Number 10, they fear losing that false self. Behind the arrogance and the self-assured demeanor, they have a fragile sense of self. So they fear that their carefully crafted, self that they're showing to you, there will be nothing left. And that if you find out who they really are, you might not like them. While they may try to mask their fears with their grandiosity, their arrogance, we need to understand these underlying fears to help us navigate and protect ourselves from their manipulation and their very toxic behavior. So in summary, they project this facade of power and superiority, but deep down, there are several ways that they secretly fear you. These fears can include loss of control, exposure of their vulnerabilities, and the potential for you to surpass them. Recognizing these fears is essential for you to protect yourself in maintaining your own self-worth. They want to humble you. They want to lower your self-confidence. We don't need humbling. We don't need our confidence lowered. They just want that to be able to control you and to feel superior. They need to be worried about controlling themselves and their own lives and humbling that old arrogant ego. So if you found today's information valuable, please like, subscribe, and comment to join our community of individuals who are dedicated to understanding and navigating narcissistic relationships. Together, we can support and empower one another.